Hey everybody, George Conley from Scratch Golf Tips. Just wanted to remind you before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to the SGT YouTube channel, posting a couple times a week, all kinds of videos to help you improve your golf game. So if you're looking to get better, lower those scores, subscribe now. Now let's take a look at a couple of swings. So this first swing is Ernie Els right here. He's a big guy, a lot of power. You can see he doesn't swing too hard. It's a pretty easy swing, but he's still a long hitter nonetheless, just because of his size. But he's so balanced throughout that swing that he guarantees a center point of contact there. Just a nice balanced swing, doesn't swing too hard. This is a swing from another great swing, one of my favorite on tour, Louis Oosthuizen. I actually posted this to my Instagram recently because he just has such a sweet swing. Again, I think he swings a little bit harder than Ernie Els, but such a balanced swing. You can really tell balance by where the player finishes, and right there you just see how balanced he is. If you finish and you're kind of wobbly or you have to step off to the side, that means that you may be swinging too hard and there isn't enough balance here. Here's an example of that. Dustin Johnson, this is actually a long drive competition, so he's trying to swing harder, but look how hard he swings and look how he comes right out right after that swing. So obviously he's a long hitter normally, but he's swinging a little bit extra hard here. And then let's zoom in, see how he kind of comes out of that backswing and doesn't hold it. Tiger Woods is a great quote, and it is, you should swing as hard as you can under two conditions. The first being you can guarantee center contact of the ball, and the second being that you stay balanced throughout the entire swing. So obviously Tiger swing, beautiful. But let's look here at the impact on the ball and how, so that this is Titleist doing a little experiment, seeing how hard different impacts, and you know how they don't change necessarily how much the ball is compressed. So if you're swinging 175 miles an hour and you make center contact, obviously it's going to go further than when you swing 120 miles an hour and it's center contact. But the thing is, not many people can A, just swing 175 normally, but B, if you're swinging really hard, you're just not going to have that center contact. So taking a couple miles an hour off your swing and making that center contact will not only give you better results, but the ball will go further if you're making center contact a little bit slower. Now for the second part of Tiger's quote there, let's talk a little bit about balance. Here is Joaquin Niemann's swing. Very odd motion through the ball, very compressed, but you see him come through the ball, and then that follow through, he just sticks it right there, which is a sign of great balance. You'll see a lot of people a lot of amateurs especially, go through their swing, and right when they're done, they kind of step back or they take a couple steps forward or to the side. That's a sign of poor balance. You'll never see that out of some of the best, most balanced swings on tour, them being Rory McIlroy, Adam Scott, Justin Rose. Those guys have excellent balance through the swing. The reason that balance is important is because if your balance is off, your consistency of striking, and once again, we talk about where the ball makes contact with the face, your consistency of striking will just go out the wazoo. It will not be good at all. It'll be horrible. So, swinging within your means that A, as I said earlier, you can make that center contact, but B, you can finish that follow through and you can stick it and you can hold it there. Your mechanics will allow you, your swing speed will allow you to hold that stance right there. The best way to do this would be, I would just try swinging very slowly, guaranteeing that center contact, guaranteeing good balance, and slowly working up. And then as soon as you work up to a point where you're losing a little bit of balance, or maybe you're striking it a little bit too much off the heel or toe, then I'd rein it back in, and then that is where I would swing from there. Even if you're losing 10 yards but you're gaining more accuracy, 10 yards for some people is just swinging a bit harder on your next iron, or maybe clubbing up one club. Obviously, there are points on any course where you can, as some people say, send it and just really swing hard. I mean, even pros do that. An open par 5 or a short par 4, you can definitely swing hard, and maybe you can make that risk of losing your balance and maybe making some poor contact with the ball. Golf is a risk-reward game, But at its very essence, you need to have a swing where you have the most predictable outcome possible. And the way of doing that is by balancing your balance and your club speed to get that good contact off the face. So again, just work your speed up, see where you can maintain those two factors, and from there you'll find out how hard you should be swinging the club for your best results. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I respond to all comments. On the Instagram, I reply to all messages, so be sure to check out everything there and hit me with any messages you may have. Once again, please like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for watching. Play well and take care.